Yeah, hello. Good afternoon, 2GR. We're back here again to do a spark plug on this vehicle. It's a Toyota Highlander 2019, 2020, and 2021. They should be all the same thing. One thing I will advise you, if you're going to do the spark plug, just buy the original one from Toyota. Maybe you might spend a couple of extra dollars because this vehicle uses 6 spark plug. You know the other one is in the back and the one in the front is easy to get to, So I would just say change it, get a good one so it will last you 60, 70,000 miles. That's what I will recommend for you instead of you trying to buy in GK, Blue GK, what no K. Buy the good ones, Lexus. That's what we're doing. I'll bring you guys along and show you exactly what we're doing here. KG, let's go. We're getting it right now. All right, so we're gonna go to work. So we're gonna take off this airbox, all of that. So the first thing I will do, take off this guy right here. Cause the bolts of this is right underneath here. Press this down, grab it like this. It's a little sunny day today, so I might have to change my hat to my Mexican hat, whatnot. So we take this guy off just like so, put it aside, and put this guy right here. So we're gonna take off this 10 right here. I might not be able to video everything, but we'll see how far we get. All right, take off this guy just like so. Put this one right here. Now both there. Then we take off this hair box. It's gonna come out. Please bear with me. I might not be able to be moving the camera up and down, but I wish I have a cameraman. Except somebody is willing to volunteer and say, KG, we got you on this one. We're gonna make sure that we do the video and you do it correctly. So we take off this box, take off this clip. There we go. So in this case, I would just lose this guy right here. So we take off everything completely. Take off this guy. Yank this one out. We'll take off this. So we can move this one completely. So we move this one completely off like this. There's a clip right here. Yep. Turn it right so. There's a clip underneath there. Okay. So there was this clip right here. You can see it. So make sure. All right. This one right here was right underneath here. So we take that off so we can get this one out easily complete. So that will be that. So we take off this guy right here and disconnected this hose. So what we're going to do on this case, we're not going to lose anything from here, so we don't lose antifreeze. We just lose this 10 right here. Get that one out. So this thing, you have to be mindful. I believe I have to take it off from this side because sometimes when you're taking this thing off on this side, you always, for one reason, I don't know why, you always break on this side, from this side, except if the thing is not that old. Maybe it will come out, okay, see this one come out easily. Because I always, anytime I'm taking it off, it always broke. But everything just went well on that, so that's a good thing. So we're gonna lose this guy right here, lose this guy. Let me get my 10. Lose this guy right here. Hope you can see me. Take off this guy, disconnect this guy right here. So whatever you see that you don't understand, especially on this hose, how it goes. So just take your time, mark it, whatever. So I'll just put this bolt back here so that I don't have to be looking for it. And this one is going all the way back over here, so I can't really see that. So what I will do is I'll disconnect this from here. I'll be a little bit mindful because all these things sometimes they tend to break, especially when it's a rubber to rubber. Okay, we got that one out nice and easy. So we're gonna lose this guy here, like I said, because we don't want to lose any antifreeze. Lose it here, so lose this one right here. It's supposed to be 4 bolts. And there's another one right here. So if your car is like an old Toyota, like 2005, 2000 and something, so it's always good to replace the ignition coil, especially the one that is inside, the 3 that is inside. I would say replace that, so that anytime the front one giving problem, you can be able to get to that easily. See? So when we do this like this, we don't have to lose any antifreeze. So I will just tie this one down because there's a bolt that I have to go after here. I believe the bolt is right there. Then we take off this hose. All right. So let me bring it. Hope you can see. Okay. So there is a bolt down here, which I believe is right here. Is a 12 bolt holding the intake. We take off that, and I'm not sure any other thing might be holding in the back here. Maybe we'll take off that, and I'll bring you guys and explain what I did. But the best way to do this is just to lose that 4 bolt, disconnect, not disconnect, and you don't really need to disconnect anything. So you don't lose any antifreeze, because if you have to do it down there, you might end up losing antifreeze. Does that make sense? All right, so let me go ahead, take off that 12 bolt there, then we'll reconvene. KG, stay tuned, don't go nowhere. All right, so there is this bolt right here that you need to take out. I just wanted to make sure I got it. See this bolt right here is a 12 bolt. Let me take it out. It's holding the intake down because it's kind of sunny today. Sometimes when the sun is too bright, it'll be reflecting on the camera. I'll break it loose already. My hand might be covering it. See that bolt right there? It's a 12. It goes right on this hole right there. You take that out, and we're gonna lose that and see if there's any other thing holding in the back there. I'll bring you guys back, KG. All right, make sure you have a little like a magnet hanging, so that when you lose all these bolts right here, you just put it. You want to make sure you put every bolt on the same place, so that you don't start looking for it. I don't know if it has ever happened to you. You take off a bolt, and you're trying to put it back, you're looking for it. It happened to me several times. So you learn from your mistakes, so that you don't start looking for bolts. So they are the same thing. So this guy right here, I lose this from here, he's going right here. To do that behind the camera, I just put the bolt down there back. So we're losing this guy right now. Can you see that? My thing just dropped. The tool just dropped down. What is the tools I'm using there? That's a good thing I can see it all the way down there and grab it one time. And grab it. I was supposed to buy a magnet. I lost one of my magnet. Is old, not lost. Okay, so I don't know if there's still any other thing holding this. And then make sure, try to see if it will come on. so there's something holding it. Is as a hose. All right, let me use this guy to grip it. It was a little bit easier than I thought. I believe anybody can do this, even my grandma. KG. Even my grandma can do this one. Anybody can do it. That's what I'll say. So let me take off this hose now. You won't be able to see it, but after I take it out completely, I will show you. There we go. KGR, good afternoon. I'm fine, how you doing? Hey, a little busy. Who's this? Angie. Well, what do you want to do, darling? All right, come. We can take a look, okay? Yeah, we can take a look. I'm here. All right, no problem. All right, here. Okay, so sorry about that. Somebody was calling me. So I'm gonna bring the camera, right, so that you guys will see exactly what I'm doing. Toyota did a crazy stuff here now, though the thing was a little easy to take out, but listen, look at what they did. See, this thing is very fragile. See, I took out this from here, so this thing can break. See, so these hose now have to take off this, so I can be able to take out the whole thing completely. And the gasket is sticking right here. So it's kind of funny. I don't know what Toyota. See? Isn't this crazy? Look at it. They could have made this piece even harder than they look at. It's so fragile. This thing can just break. And this thing will turn into a whole fiasco. That don't make no sense. Anyway, thank God I get it out. So the gasket, I end up losing the gasket over here. So when you see the gasket over here, make sure you take it out. Don't leave it there. Because if you try to put this thing back in there, it's not gonna go. You have a problem. So it's better you take it out. If you're changing it, it's good. But if you're not changing it, just take it out from there and put it back in here. Because it will be better for you here than over there. Because when you flip it over, when you put it in, you might end up putting it or clipping the gasket, and the whole thing will start leaking here. All right, so that's that. So we're just going to cover this place now. Then we're going to change the spark plug. This is one. There's another one here. There's another one here. So I'll bring my light. See right there. So let me go ahead, set the camera to the other side, and then start taking up the spark plug. But it's not that bad. It was kind of easy. KG still. All right, so there's a 10 bolt holding down this coil right here. Once you take it off, and you can go ahead and take off that coil. See, they make the coil different now. It's not like the one they had before. You know, remember the former one they had before, when it's separated right here. So sometimes when you're pulling it off, the thing can snap and break into two. So this one is a little bit much better. Not that this can snap too, but you might, if you change it on time, you know, it should be fine. Anyway, so we're going to change the spark plug one by one. We're going to go in there now. It's a 5/8 we're going to use. Get this one on the hole there. Look like that one is too long. Okay, so let me get a shorter one. I just use a little extension on it. So when you're losing it, use the one that has the magnet. So that's when you grab the spark plug. it'd be easy to come out for you so that you don't run into a problem trying to drag that thing out. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and break this guy loose. So it's just gonna be the same process, taking out this tree in the back. Once you do that, the front one is a slam dunk.
Attacking all the way,
Anybody can do that. There's the back one there because of the intake. Let's take your time. When you take care of your car will take care of you. Okay, so this is the plug. This is the way it looks like. You can see it has some burns on it. So let me show you what this one look like. See, very important. So there's something I need to point out. This is very essential. So most of the time, right, when you buy spark plug from other places, maybe like AutoZone, you see the way this one look like. Right now, you have these 3 gauge. Maybe you might buy it from AutoZone. We just have just this one. This one right here, this one right here, you won't see it on it. They will tell you it will fit, and some people believe that they will use it might fit, but the car might not be running very well, because all these things that you see is signify when you start the car, the spark that goes in, all these things contribute to that spark right there. So it's very, very essential you understand what I'm talking about. This is Denso, and you know where Denso is coming from. Japan, anything Japan, you can't beat that. So that's what it looks like, and you see the spark plug is getting burned. So the owner is doing the right thing. We change it. We don't need to gauge it. Everything looks fine. I'll put it back in there, and put the one in there and tight. Just make sure you use your hand to thread it. Don't force it if you don't thread with your hand. You know, there are sometimes people trying to, I know they do it yourself. Sometimes you might end up getting in trouble if you don't know what you're doing. I had to help a guy out this morning. So he was trying to walk on his car, he was trying to change the oil and the filter, which most of the time is easy, but where I think it was a Chevy something convoy, I don't remember. The filter was in a hidden place. So he was trying to lose the filter. He busted the filter and he got in trouble. He couldn't lose it out, so he came to me. I told him, of course, I'll be able to help you out. So we're going to take off the second one right here, the ignition coil.
I already disconnected that. The bolt is right down here now. Make sure. Alright, the 10 is right there, so I'm going to break that 10 loose, bring that out. Using my power gun. Alright, that's a bolt right there. I'm going to try to take it out. Just remember the way you take it out. The same way you're going to put it back in. Here we go. So, see, put this one here. Oh, we don't want to miss it. Maybe I'll just take out the last one there now. I'll put it up to the side. But I have to lose the plug one by one, because I don't want nothing to go inside the spark plug. You know, the base blowing, there's a tendency. You lose everything there and the leaves blowing there. The other thing turns into a fiasco. Take it out. So this is very good. I like this. What Toyota did now. This no cost. Okay. There we go. So now, go in there. Take out this. Now put it back in. We'll do one. In that case. Now the summer is coming to an end. Last week it was just a little cold. Like I could feel the September wind already. So this is the last week of August now. And the summer goes to an end. Kids is ready to go back to school. I wish you all good luck. Going back to school. Alright, we got that one out. We're using Toyota.
All is Toyota. That's the spark plug number. I believe I didn't show it earlier on. Can you see that? So that's the number. If you want to get one. Like I said, get it from Toyota. gonna love your car. Your car is gonna love you. In the winter time, you're not gonna have any breakdown. You'll be driving, enjoying your car, drinking your coffee. KG is talking too much right now. Let me shut my mouth and do my job. Alright, so gonna tie that one right there and there. I don't need to show the other one, the last one. At least you guys saw what we're doing, the same thing. So I'm just gonna put some little grease on that ignition coil so that it'll be easy to go in and easy to come out next time. All right, so we'll reconvey. I'll bring you guys back because the same thing. Let me put the last one there and then we'll come back. KG, stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Don't skip the commercial. All right, so I put some grease on this. I put the ignition coil on it already. Just make sure you put some little grease on it so that next time you want to do the job, it will come out easily. I put some grease on this hose as well. And one more thing I have to point out, just make sure you put this gasket. Remember when I took it off, it kind of laying over the manifold, but I have to take it out because you're much better when you put it here, except you're changing it, you know. So this hose, right, you see, don't bother disconnect this. You know, I leave this and disconnect it on this side. So we're just gonna put this back, those two, and then put the clamp. Once I do that, I'll be ready to rumble. So I'm gonna do that here. You're not gonna see what I'm doing, but at least you know you saw it when I did it while ago. Okay, so let me do that. I don't need to show that, then I'll bring you guys back, okay? While I explain what I'm doing. KG, stay. Okay, see, the hose is back in there. Just make sure the clamp, everything, the hose go all the way down before you put the clamp, okay? So that there will not be any vacuum leak, you know? And just when you're doing it, when you're taking it out, be careful so you don't break it, because you see that plastic is very fragile. Don't force it, take your time. If you break it, the whole thing can turn into a fiasco. All right, so we're just gonna lay the intake down and wrap up this thing. All right, so everything went well there. So we're gonna lift up this, make sure that gasket is not falling out. Then we lift up this. Yeah, give me a second. And you put this one in just like so. Take off that so nothing is dropping. All right. Okay. I think I rest down now. There we go. All right. See, now we start putting all this bolt right here. So I'll be back. Let me attend to the customer. KG, stay tuned. All right. So the intake is back in. Every other bolt is back in there. Just gonna go ahead and run those bolts down, and we're almost there. When you have this one handy, it really helps you to move a little faster. But if you don't have one, it's all good. You can still do it. Being as I work every day, and I use this every day, you want to move a little quicker, faster. So that's why I have that. But if you don't have that, you can still do it. Don't worry yourself. Okay, just said that. Just start this in a cross pattern. Go left, you go right. Go north, you go south. Whichever way you can. Maybe I should have been a comedian, right? What do you think? Yeah, be a comedian. I'll be Chris Rock, telling jokes and making money. One thing about life, right? If you like what you do, you never see that you work anymore. You just enjoy it. I love what I do. So I look forward to come to work every day, just helping people, you know, I just love it. So when you love what you do, you can't just wait to see the next day and get up and do it all over again. Like people who tell jokes, imagine, they love it, they tell it, they crack you up, you laugh, that's it. Alright, we tie that 110 right there, we plug this back here. Like I said, when you're taking off this, just be mindful so you don't break anything. Alright, so we're gonna tie that 10 right here, just like so. And then we'll put this 10 back. Remember, we lose this guy right here. We got those 4 bolts.
The wind just blew up my camera. Oh boy, I see that. That wind was heavy. Anyway, we'll still continue. There's a 12 bolt here. I'll show you guys around today. 12 bolt right here. I put it on already. Just gonna tighten it now. Forget to put it. Just one bolt, so it's easy to get to. It's not like the old ones that were really hard to get to. I can tell you that. The old ones were really hard. They were hard. There we go. Okay, so now just go ahead, put all this 10 bolts here. I didn't even thought I was going to show this much. Please, while I'm doing all this, the only thing I'm asking for, support your boy by subscribing. That's how we grow this channel. I like the video as well. It helped me. So I'm asking for help. You know, when politicians are running, they always say, I need your vote. I need you to subscribe and support me. I really appreciate that. I'm asking. You can do that for me. I really appreciate that. There we go. Alright, so now we do that. So we're going to go ahead and bring this guy just like so. We jump all the way down here. I don't know how you get down there. But we need it back here now. So this guy go like so. Come just like so. Alright, and this guy will come just like so. Down. On is a 12. And there's a hose coming here, like so. Guys remember? And there's another hose coming here. You know, so we'll connect this one right here. The other one is going to the airbox. You know, so I believe that should be doing this one right here. And I'll change the front one. And then we'll wrap up this thing. KG, stay tuned.
Okay, so that should be it on this video right here. Everything is back on. Like I said before, I didn't need to show all of that. Your biggest thing is just this intake. You can get past all of that, you know, the front one. I didn't need to show it. It's just the same thing as doing the back. Well, would you have any comment, questions? Please do not hesitate. Like I always say, I'm here to help out. Reach out to KG. The only thing I'm asking now, please support your boy by subscribing. That's how we grow this channel. I love you all. Shout out to Brooklyn. I will see you on my next one. Peace. KG signing up. Booyah. We are gone. Big Shelly.